Okay, so big question we're getting lately is about soreness in the neck to shoulder, upper shoulder area. So people say, "Oh, why do I get it? How do I get it? How do I get rid of it?" So I'm going to show you 5 little moves that'll help you realign again. So it's all about that alignment, getting those bigger muscles back in play to help support your skeleton and the muscles and the joints that make up your body. All right. So why does the problem occur? If we think about it, I'm just going to really exaggerate it. Most people are in this internally rotated shoulder position, head forward, and usually because we've sat so much. And this is where really the problem gets its good kickstart. So what I want to be able to do is basically take that and lift it up, prioritize my trunk so that my head sits back over my shoulders so it can move more easily. The one way I always think about this is, what does the actual head weigh? Well, it's sitting here. Ears in front of my shoulders, it weighs probably about 25 pounds. If I retract back and get externally rotated, my head now weighs about 9, 10 pounds. So it's really up to the person to decide, do I want to lug around a 25-pound skull, or do I want to take an 8 or 9 or 10-pound one around all day? So this is the easier one to do, it's less fatiguing. And it's because the bigger muscles are actually holding and prioritizing it to let the little muscles move it around, okay? So from that, one of my favorites, and you've seen it in the last one, is the alignment one. So basically just hands simply behind your back, make the arms as long as you can. So you're almost trying to reach the arms below your glutes, and you're trying to make your shoulders retract back, your thoracic spine to extend, and to feel like you're as tall as you can be. So you're imagining you're like 6'6", which I'm definitely not, all right? So from that, I've now actually already created my alignment. I can feel those larger muscle groups actually start to work. And my head, well, it starts to actually sit over top of my shoulders. Now I've got this lighter piece of my body that is actually well supported. So now it can move. So from that, another one we want to work on is just the ranges of the neck. So you should be able to put your chin on your chest, look up to the ceiling, and look left and right comfortably. So what does that mean? I should be able to place my chin on my chest, flexion. I should be able to look up, see the ceiling. I should be able to come down to neutral, and I should be able to rotate to both sides comfortably without any real impingement. Okay, so if I go here, well, that limits that, creates lots of creases in the neck. We see that in lots of people. And then if I go to flex forward, well, I have very limited flexion potential. And then if I turn, actually, I'm going to rotate kind of funny. So people come in and they're almost rotating like that to get over each shoulder and go, man, that's really sore. Well, pull everything back up, get that tucked over top, and now it becomes easier, right? So what are some of the exercises? I give you one here, number 2, chin on chest, and I call this the windshield wiper blade. So I'm going to literally plant my chin into my sternum, mouth closed, and I want to rock it back and forth. So if I'm out here, I'm not going to get the water off my chest. I want to be here. I want to feel it drag off my chest, okay? If you can't get there, the next exercises will deal with that particular concern, all right? I should also be able to look up, and even here I should be able to windshield wiper back and forth, just little tiny turns back and forth. I should be able to come down and turn and place my chin on the middle of my collarbone and give it a nice stretch this way, and the same on the other side. Nice stretch and pull, okay? So what if I'm having trouble in those 2 key locations, especially chin on chest? Well, I would practice by standing up against the wall, try to get in underneath, hands on chin, tuck the chin back. Try to tuck it back until it actually touches the wall itself. If you're here, I'll never get there. So I've got to work on opening this up to get that position, okay? Now, I can do repeats. I can take that and push, hold. And really what I'm doing is making the back of my neck longer, okay? So longer. 2, 3, 4 of those. If I can't get my head on there, what I suggest you do is take something on the floor. I've got an Eric's pad. You can take a bath towel and fold it up. The key here is to basically set the back of your neck onto the padding or towel and do the chin tucks. Tuck back, relax, tuck back, or tuck and push. You can bridge up to make it even more tension. You can extend the legs and lift. You're just trying to push the head into a flat surface here, okay? Goal is to be able to take the pillow or Eric's pad away and then simply do the same thing with your head on the floor, okay? I should be able to feel the back of my skull on the flat surface there, okay? That's the best way to start to get that tissue to lengthen up, because that's all that's happened. And in fact, the interesting part is you're actually making the tissue at the back shorter. You're pulling it down and up because it's been here too long, okay? So give those exercises a try, see how you make out with them, right?